Find the exact value of the indicated trigonometric function of theta. So they're telling us the secant of theta is 9/4. Theta is in quadrant 4. Find the tangent. Okay, so these are the kind. Step 1, you need to draw the triangle. So I'm going to draw the triangle with the thing in the correct quadrant. So this one's quadrant 4. So there we go. There's a right angle. Remember, you have to go to the x-axis. Draw the triangle to the x-axis, right? I didn't go like there to the y-axis. That would have been wrong. Always go to the x-axis because that's how reference angles work. And then we're supposed to put theta right at the, or draw the triangle to the x-axis, theta at, theta at the center. Theta at the center. Okay, so now it says the secant of theta is 9/4. Now you got to remember, secant is upside down of cosine. Okay, so, and remember how SOHCAHTOA works. So we have SOHCAHTOA. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. So secant's upside down, so this is adjacent here and hypotenuse there, right? Secant must be hypotenuse over adjacent because cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Secant's upside down. All right, so the hypotenuse is 9. That's this side. And the adjacent is 4. Which one's the adjacent? This is the adjacent. This is the hypotenuse. The opposite side from theta is there, right? That's the opposite. The adjacent is right next to theta, and this is the hypotenuse. So secant being up, cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. Secant is hypotenuse over adjacent. So hypotenuse is 9, adjacent is 4. And now, so we got our triangle set up, but we don't have the opposite side here. So that's where step 2 comes in. Use the a squared plus b squared is c squared. So this is going to be the a, the b, and the c. The c's got to be the one across from the right angle, doesn't it? So 4 squared plus b squared is 9 squared. So 16 plus b squared is 81. Subtract 16 from both. And what do we got? B squared is that 65? Yeah, 65. Okay, and then we square root it. So b is the square root of 65. So I'll bring that over here. Square root of 65. But now let's be careful with our signs. Remember how the signs work here? So this is going to be, from the origin, this is right and down. So it's positive 4 and negative root 65. Right and down. Okay, so we got our triangle. Did the Pythag. Step 3, go for your answer. So what are we trying to find? Tangent. Not secant's what we started with. Let me get this straight here. So tangent, that's what they want. So tangent of theta, what's tangent? TOA, opposite over adjacent. That's what tangent is. So tangent is opposite, negative root 65, over adjacent, positive 4. Negative root 65 over positive 4. There it is. We got it. And if you forgot your signs, your negative here, it's easy to forget the signs and accidentally mess up on that. What you can always do if you forget your signs is you could always say, just notice what quadrant you're in. And remember, all are positive here. Students take calculus. So we're in the 4th quadrant, which means cosine is positive and his reciprocal secant. The other 4 trig functions must be negative in that quadrant. So tangent, we're in this quadrant here. Tangent was one of the other 4. He's got to be negative in the end. So that's right. He's got to be negative. So we could get it right in the end even if we forgot about our negative sign there. So there we go.